ਸਬਦੋ ਹੀ ਭਗਤ ਜਾਪਦੇ, ਜਿਨਕੀ ਬਾਣੀ ਸੱਚੀ ਹੋਏ, ਵਿਚੋਂ ਆਪ ਗਿਆ ਨਾ ਮੰਨਿਆ, ਸੱਚ ਮਿਲਾਵਾ ਹੋਏ। ਹੁਕਮ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ, ਪੇਜ 429-430, ਅੰਗ 429 430। ਆਸਾ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਤੀਜਾ। ਸਬਦੋ ਹੀ ਭਗਤ ਜਾਪਦੇ, ਜਿਨਕੀ ਬਾਣੀ ਸੱਚੀ ਹੋਏ, ਵਿਚੋਂ ਆਪ ਗਿਆ ਨਾ ਮੰਨਿਆ, ਸੱਚ ਮਿਲਾਵਾ ਹੋਏ। ਆਸਾ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਥਰਡ। In this Shabad, Guruji tells us how the Guru's word is essential for making one a true devotee of God, and what kinds of blessings the devotees obtain by following Guru's advice. Referring to the importance of the Guru's word and God's name, he says, "O my friends, by following the Guru's word of advice, the devotees whose speech is true become known in the world. They have believed in God's name, due to which self-conceit has gone from their interior, and they have been united with the eternal God." Para 1. हर हर नाम जन की पत होए, सफल तिना का जन्म है, तिन माने सब कोय रहाओ. Commenting further on the significance of God's name in the life of devotees, Guruji says, "O my friends, for the devotees, God's name is their honor. Their life is fruitful because everyone respects them." 1 pause. हम मैं मेरा जात है, अत क्रोध अभिमान, शब्द मरै तां जात जाए, ज्योति ज्योत मिलै भगवान. Next, describing how harmful is the sense of ego and selfhood, and how it can be dispelled, Guruji says, "O my friends, such is the inherent nature of ego and selfhood that it brings out of a person extreme anger and arrogance. Only by following Guru's advice one becomes so humble as if one has died through the word, and then this base trait of ego goes away from one's interior, and one's light is united with the light of God." Para 2. पूरा सतगुर पेटिया, सफल जन्म हमारा, नाम नवे निध पाया, परे अखुट भंडारा. Next, describing the blessings he has obtained by following his Guru, he says, "O my friends, by serving the perfect Guru and following his advice, my life has become fruitful. I have obtained the commodity of God's name, which is the treasure of all the 9 types of wealth, and my storehouses are filled with this inexhaustible wealth." Para 3. आवे इस राशि के व्यापारिये, जिना नाम प्यारा, गुरमुखो वै सो थन पाए, तिनांतर शब्द विचारा. Describing how others now come to him for obtaining this commodity of name, and what kinds of people do obtain it, Guruji says, "Now many dealers of this commodity to whom God's name is dear come to me for obtaining it. But only those obtain it who are Guru's followers and within whom is true comprehension of the Guru's word." Para 4. भक्ति सारना जाननी, मनमुख अहंकारी, थरों आप खुआयन, जुए बाजी हारी. But regarding the egocentrics, Guruji says, the self-conceited arrogant persons do not know the essence of true devotion of God, but in a way they are helpless, because from the very beginning God has himself strayed them away from the right path, so they have lost the game of life in a gamble. Para 5. बिन प्यारे भगत न होवई, ना सुख होए शरीर, प्रेम पदार्थ पाइए, गुरु भक्ति मन तीर. Now Guruji lays down the essentials for devotion to God. He says, "O my friends, without love of God, his true worship cannot be done, nor does any peace arise in the body. It is only when through the worship of the Guru that our mind becomes contented and we obtain this commodity of love for God." Para 6. जिसनो भगत कराए सो करे, गुर शब्द विचार, हृदय को नाम वसै, hame dubda maar. But also emphasizing the role of God's grace in this matter, Guruji says, "O my friends, only the one whom God makes to do his worship does so by reflecting on the word of the Guru. When through the Guru's word one stills one's ego and duality, the love of things other than God, then the one name of God comes to reside in within." Para 7. ਭਗਤਾਂ ਕੀ ਜਤ ਪਤੇ ਕੋ ਨਾਮ ਹੈ ਆਪੇ ਲੈ ਸਵਾਰ ਸਦਾ ਸਰਨਾਈ ਤਿਸ ਕੀ ਜਿਉ ਭਾਵੈ ਤਿਉ ਕਾਰਜ ਸਾਰ. Once again, stating the basic qualities and traits of the devotees and how God embellishes them, Guruji says, "O my friends, for the devotees, meditation on God's name is their sole identification and honor, and God himself causes them to be embellished with their spiritual virtues. They always remain under his shelter, and for any of their tasks they say to him, 'O God, we are not going to anyone else for help, so please accomplish our task howsoever you will.'" Para 8. ਭਗਤ ਨਿਰਾਲੀ ਅਲਾਦੀ ਜਾਪੈ ਗੁਰ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਨਾਨਕ ਨਾਮ ਹਿਰਦੈ ਵਸੈ ਭੈ ਭਗਤੀ ਨਾਮ ਸਵਾਰ. In closing, Guruji says, the worship of God is a unique thing, but it is understood only through the reflection on the Guru's word. Because, O Nanak, one in whose heart God's name comes to reside, the unique devotion of God keeps one in the loving fear of God, and by keeping one attuned to the eternal name, embellish one's life. Para 9-14-36. The message of this Shabad is that God's devotion cannot be obtained by indulging in any kinds of egoistical deeds. It is only when God himself shows his grace and makes us reflect on the Guru's word that his love develops in our mind and embellishes our life with his devotion. Therefore, we should always keep humbly praying to God to unite us with the Guru and make us reflect on the Guru's word. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. SGGSP 429-430. Thank you.